Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Abhyas Projects. And today we will start from whatever we have left in the last video. That is, we have created one basic app, and when we run it, the output was something like this. So, just hello world Abhyas Projects. Okay. So last time I just give you a recap what we have done. So we have created a basic app in which we have created a basic route, that is slash, which is the default route. And we have created one method index that will run by default when we open our Flask app on localhost port 8080. So it will show us a basic message, what will give in the return in the form of a string, hello world of this projects, that is now visible. Now in this video, we'll try to give you some uh, understanding about how routing works, what are templates. So if you see in my left hand side, I have created a basic structure of a Flask app. So let me show you physically how it looks like. So let me go to Flask. So if you see this, so we have two folders. One is static where we have some CSS, images, jQuery, JS. And in templates, we have these HTML files which we will try to render into a Flask app. Okay. So now the important question is, what is there in static? So static, as its name signifies, we have to keep all the static components which will not going to change, which will make your image a static feel. Those all supporting components will reside in the static folder, like CSS, which will give the basic design to the HTML site. Now, images, obviously, images will be static only in the website. Then we'll have some basic functionality in the form of JS and jQuery. So that will all keep in the static folder. Now, second part is templates, where we'll keeping all the HTML files. So in this video, what we'll do, we'll try to create one basic project, not full, we'll also divide it into different parts. But the basic, our target is to create a school management system where we'll have some basic uh, pages like login page and reset page, reset password page. Then we'll be having the fees, where you will get the fees in the fees portal, and then we'll have marks, student addition, all these things along with the database connectivity. So we'll try to create the school management system, and in this video, I'll try to give you idea about the routing and the templates. So let's start today's video. So as we see, here we have this output right now. So we have to convert it into a HTML output, and we have to design one login page. Okay, that we have already designed, because it will take a lot of time then. So if you see, this is the templates folder, and we have all these pages already ready, like index, home, edit a student, add marks, add fees, okay, login, register. This I have already created because I don't want to focus more on HTML. I just want to give you idea about how Flask works internally and how it integrates with HTML and backend part. Okay, so let's start. So what I'll do is I'll try to first. What we have to do is first we have to change the default page, and that default page will be the login page. Okay, so for that we have to change it, and because we'll be using templates now, okay, so we have to use render template from Flask. Okay, so that's why I've imported render template. So how it will work is, let's say I have to convert it into a login page. So what I will do is I'll simply do it in the login. Okay, keep it very contextual. What you will doing, try to give the naming as relevant as possible, and we'll convert this return into render template. Render underscore template, and here we have to pass the actual HTML page which we want to render. So in our case, what is the page? Login.html. So we'll give login.html. Okay. Because you cannot pass a direct HTML pages here. Okay. You have to give only the routes, and it would only understand routes. And based on that, we have to handle and mention the HTML pages in the render template so that it will show you or render only those HTML pages which we mentioned here. So as we see, we have given it. So on our Flask app is also restarted. So if we go now by control flow, it will show us this page. So this is our school management system login page, as you can see. We'll keep it at 100. Okay. So this is the image, this is the login page. And if I will go to and show you the login page, so this is our login page, basic, and where we have some divs, okay, divs, and we have login button, and we have some text box where we write emails, password, okay. So this is just a basic login page. There is no advancement in that, but overall div we have built it so that we can divide it into two parts. One is the image, high resolution image. Second part is the input part where we'll be writing the email and the passwords. And if you see this animation which is coming, this is coming from JS. So if we go to the bottom part where we are actually using the jQuery and JS, which will give the actual animation to this. And if you see, if we just go to login, it will show you that this is required. Password is required. This is required. Okay. So this is all possible through JavaScript and jQuery. That is the use of JavaScript on page validation. Okay. So this is this thing. We have created login page. Now our target is to create is to link more pages into the our Flask application. Will not be coding right now the database part to actually code the login page and all. We'll just try to give you the idea how we can route to different pages. Okay. So let me just copy some other routes. Okay. Just copy it. Now, if we have to mention here the space. So now we have added all the routes. Okay, we have default in the form of login, but apart from that, if we mention all these, so we can see the actual pages, what pages are actually present in the templates. Okay, so let's say start with the register. So let's say if I just do slash register. So it will render the register.html page. So now it is showing some issue that we are not found. Let me check. Okay, I have not saved it. Sorry. That. So now again, if you see, because whatever change we will do in the app.py, it should restart our class server. Okay. If it is not, then we have not saved it properly. That is the main thing. So again, if we do it, so now if we do slash register, it will show the register page. Okay. Email, password, and confirm password. Okay. So now in this way we can register. Now there are some other pages like we have home page, add student, edit student. Okay. So let me show you some other routes also. Like home we have ready. See this is our home page. Okay. And where we mentioned like welcome to management section. This is the hero section which we designed using Bootstrap CSS. Okay, this is a open source CSS which you can use. Uh, like I'll show you. We have used here a Bootstrap 4. So this is the website which where you can use directly the hero section. Okay, you copy different sections, layout, navigations, everything you can copy from here and just use it in your HTML page. So this is the hero section which we have used, and these are some of the menus. So this is our home page, and that's why this home is active. And let's say if we go to add student. this is our add student page. Okay. And if you see, we have already handled it using route. Okay. Add student. Similarly, we have another pages like add marks. You can also add marks. Okay. You can also add piece. Okay. So everything is there. And one thing, if you notice, we have also designed this menu in which we have certain multi hierarchical drop downs where you will be seeing the uh, drop down in the menus. Let's say in a student, we want to edit a student or add a student, so we can do that. Similarly, in reports, we have student report, marks report, and piece report. So, and if you see, let me go to add student section. So if you see, this is the basic form we have created where we'll be entering the details of the student, okay, and age, phone, everything, and we'll submit it and it will save all the details in our database. So in this project, we'll be using MySQL database, and this registered number, that is the unique number assigned to every student, this will come automatically from the database using auto increment. Okay, so if we use automatic numbering and the using auto increment in the database, so every time when we enter any new record, it will auto generate and will show you the next available number what is available. Okay, so that is the main feature. And the second thing, if you see in every pages and in every text box, we have some HTML attached. So if you try to submit without anything, it will do basic validation that this is still empty. You have to fill it. Like if I fill anything, again, if I want to submit, it will ask date of birth. So like that, this basic validation we have done in the front end only from the client side. Okay, we have not done it in the back end. We can also do it in the back end also. Like after submitting, we can check whether all fields are properly filled or not. But that is always recommended if you do it from the client side. Okay? So that is this thing. So in this project, basically, we'll try to give you the idea like how we can build a basic application or a system where you can insert the record, view the record, and edit the records. Okay. So basically, what we'll do, that's why I've designed some couple of pages, couple of sections here where you can simply visit, and in reports you can view in the form of tables. Okay, in that table, if you click on each of the record using registered number, okay, so you can also we can also show the pop-ups where you can actually do the editing part. So all CRUD operation, that is insert, update, delete, view, everything you will be seeing in this application. And by closely following this video, this project video, you will be able to understand all the operations which you can perform using Flask. And in this journey of Flask tutorial, we'll also show you a couple of advanced features of Flask, like if you want to use same design structure in the subsequent pages, how you can do that, how you can extend the base page to other pages and retain the basic functionality. So these are a couple of very good features available in Flask that I'll show you in the subsequent video. So in this video, my aim was to just to show you how we can design the routes. So if you see, we have designed it, and in that you have to simply mention like this route slash, you have to mention which HTML page you want to render. One thing very important while copy pasting or anytime when you are coding in the Flask app, always remember whenever you designing the particular route, you should keep the name of that method unique. It should not be same or duplicate with any other method, else it will show you error in the running of the Flask app itself. Okay, so that is very important thing. And it's always recommended whatever route you will be giving, keep the name same so that it will not make any confusion. And it's better if you say make the HTML page name also in the same. Okay. So this is it in this video. In the next video, uh, we'll try to connect a first page, that is add student. Okay, add a student. We'll try to connect add student from the database. Okay, we'll create some tables, and first we'll do the login thing. Okay, first we'll create the login and register pages, and then we'll try to design one add student page. Will when we enter some of the details here, and it should submit, and we can view it in the database. Okay. So till then, have a good day. Bye bye.